Welcome to my channel. Hi. Welcome to my channel. I am Galosi Asia. I am a messenger here to deliver what God and your ancestors want you to know right now. I am a collective reader, so please take only what resonates. And if something really does resonate with you, please pray or pasha about it so that you can get your own confirmation. And I am here to remind you that you are seen and that you are greatly loved. Wow, welcome guys. This is literally my third attempt at recording this video. I've been disturbed twice and it somehow messed with the video itself. So it's so interesting. So that means that whatever I'm probably going to share here, it is of great importance and it is necessary, and maybe it's also got something to do with the reading. And if anything, even as these things kept on happening, all that I kept thinking is that I am a very persistent type of person, that even if there are obstacles put before me, I will always keep trying and trying and trying until I cannot try anymore. I'll never just sit back. So I don't know, maybe that's for someone out there, that if you are trying to do something and you just feel like all these different obstacles keep coming in your way, all these different distractions, things that you don't even know where they're coming from, and it makes you feel like whatever you've been working on suddenly falls apart. I'm here to remind you that don't you dare give up. Do not give up. Keep on, because sometimes the things that we truly want for ourselves, we have to actually put in that effort and be determined to achieve it. And with each obstacle that comes, as frustrating as it is, take it in your stride, because that is an indication that what you are doing is worth it. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I just felt the need to put that out there. But anyways, guys, welcome to my channel. I really want to keep these readings shorter. So I do pre-shuffles now, where I at least have the outline of what's going on, and then we can get more cards to clarify. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is that something is making its way to you. It is, firstly, I want to tell you though that your intuition right now is on fire. Your intuition is on fire, and you need to trust yourself, right? You need to trust your intuition. But I feel like whoever I'm speaking to here, you trust your intuition. I mean, the High Priestess is here. It's all about intuition. It's all about listening to yourself. And I feel like in these times right now, it is the time for you to be listening to yourself, because I feel like you are being guided and you are getting messages at a rapid pace though. At a rapid pace. So what I always say about intuition is that first thought that you get about something, that very first thought, that very first feeling that you get about something or someone, go with that, because that is your intuition speaking to you. And then, because that first thought is the very first thing. It's your natural and honest reaction, right? And then after that, maybe you'll have doubts, or you start thinking, maybe let me not. So go with that first thought. That's the first thing I want to say here. And yeah, your intuition is literally on fire. So you need to start listening to yourself. And those of you guys who do get messages from the divine, I feel like you are getting a lot of messages all at once, so take it easy. Take it easy, but trust in yourself. Trust in what you know. Trust in what you hear. Trust in what you feel, because it's not for nothing. And this was being clarified by the Queen of Wands. And I mean, for me, the Queen of Wands represents a very confident sort of boss babe energy, right? And I mean, boss babe can apply to male, female. If you're a boss babe, you're a boss babe, okay? So this is what I'm feeling with this Queen of Wands. I feel like you are in your power right now. You are in your energy. Your energy is so potent at this point. It is so potent. This is showing me not just your strength in character, because I mean the Queen of Wands, like I said, is a boss babe. This is the type of person who takes initiative, who just like that message at the beginning of this whole reading, this is the type of person who doesn't give up, who remains persistent in whatever they're wanting to create. And with this here, there's something that you have been working on that you can also feel it in your spirit. You can feel it in your gut that it's making its way towards you. And it really is. And with this Queen of Wands being here, this could represent maybe a higher position in the place that you work, or it can be like I said, a promotion. Maybe even you have a bonus. What do they call it? 13th check coming up. It can also just represent energy, that you are really honing in on who you are. You are more confident in the actions that you take. And this is yet again confirmation that you need to believe in your intuition, because that first feeling, that first thought that you get, it is true. And I feel like once you start to listen to it, you're going to see that things are going to start going in your way. Things are going to start going your way for you. Okay. Then we have here the Strength card being clarified by the Knight of Swords. So like I said, you have really strong character. And I mean, if the Strength card is here, it tells me that you've already gone through a lot of difficult things. A lot of them. With this Knight of Swords being here, I feel like you went through a lot of things where you had to just make a decision on the spot, where you had to make decisions, take actions on the spot. And I feel like you're actually good at that. And I know like some people are very uncomfortable with that. I am one of those people. It's very hard for me to really think on my feet. I'm great at it. It's also a strength of mine, but it's not something I enjoy doing. I'm the type that likes to think about things, to think things through, to plan. But I mean, if I have to take action on the spot, I'm able to. And I'm feeling like whoever I'm speaking to here, you are the same, that you have strength, that your strength is in making big, bold decisions on a whim, right? And like I said, you've been through a lot of many different things. Wow. Yeah, look at that. You've been through a lot of many disappointing things. I feel like, with this Queen of Wands being here, you are really strong in your character, in that you are the type of person who doesn't give up. You are the type of person who has gone through a lot of things, but judging by the Queen of Wands being here, it does not show on you. You don't look like what you've been through. And you are not the type to want to even look like what you've been through. And, even with this Strength and Knight of Swords here, it also tells me that you are the type of person that even when you go through the toughest of things, you go through them, right? Even if they are painful, you go through them, and you go through them in such a way that you make it to the other side. So in that way, you don't look like what you've been through, but you've been through those things. And I feel like when you are sitting there by yourself and you think about some of the things that you've been through, you do get sad. You shed a tear because those things were painful. Those things were really, really painful. And I think I have to also just sort of warn someone here that also your mind space, it's very easy, especially as someone who's been through so much, it's easy for you to be pessimistic, for you to think, you know what, the last time I tried to do this, things didn't work out, so let me not even try. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You're a boss, babe. You don't have to think that way. Give it a try. Give it a try. And I understand why you feel this way. Because it is, when you go through so many difficult things, when you go through so many obstacles, just trying to reach what you want for yourself, it can have you feeling negative because of the disappointments and the things that you've been through. And you're just like, oh, I've done this before, and this is what happened. So what's the point? But look, look what's underneath it. Justice. I'm here to tell you that it's time for your justice. Things are going to start going in your way. And I feel like it's going to shock you. It's going to shock you so much because you're so used to things going in the most opposite way that they could ever go. You're so used to disappointment. But you are the boss, babe. So things are going to start moving your way, and don't be surprised. Do not be surprised by that. And then we have the Four of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords actually. So it's something about, like I said, it's a mental thing, thinking negatively sometimes. But I feel like with this Four of Swords here, it makes me feel like you're more aware of yourself, You're more aware of how you actually speak to yourself. How you speak to yourself, how you think of yourself. You're starting to be more aware of it. And I feel like you're starting to take the necessary steps, like you're being a little bit more softer on yourself, giving yourself a break. Which is the most amazing thing, because guys, we go through a lot of things in this life. And you have to be graceful, so graceful with yourself, because when you can show yourself grace and mercy, then that means you can show that to others too. But it has to start with you. It has to.